Hello everyone, this is PNG Tonight. In this edition, government members fly into Port Moresby this afternoon for tomorrow's special session of Parliament. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill clears concerns over expenses in Alotau, and Health Secretary appeals for calm among doctors and health workers, threatening industrial action, that their concerns are being looked into. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill said in Alotau, before returning to Port Moresby this afternoon, that the government is intact. He also clarified concerns over the cost of the week-long camp in Alotau for government members, saying all expenses are taken care of by the People's National Congress, the ruling political party that leads the coalition government. Here is what Mr. O'Neill said to our Priscilla Waikaidi.
Well, it is a vote of no confidence not only against me, but it is against the whole government. That is why the government will display its numerical strength on the floor. We are confident that members of parliament have seen the way I have led our government for the last 4 years. Despite the fact that a very determined opposition has been trying to undermine the government for 4 years. From day one, they've been keeping us unnecessarily distracted from running the business of the government with false accusations, false allegations, documents and documentations of issues like corruption that has been falsified to justify their arguments. And of course, taking on the issues in social media without any facts or evidence, trying to undermine the performance of a government that has been mandated by the people in 2012 and of course mandated by Parliament through a huge majority. We will continue to maintain that huge majority. Our numbers are now well over 85. We've got 80 here in Alotau. There are 5 in Port Moresby because of present commitments. They remained in Port Moresby, but they are going to join us when we go to Port Moresby this evening. But I want to assure our people and our country, there is no need to panic. Parliament is very focused. Our leadership is very focused on the challenges that we have before us. The challenges are very clear. The economy must recover. It is slightly depressed today because of the lower commodity prices on oil, gas, copper, gold, nickel, all these exports that we do. The prices have come down, the global prices. So you will find that our government has managed this depression quite well, but it is improving. As we speak today, the cash intake for government is improving, and I know that we will be able to recover quite well before the end of the year. We have been managing this economy for the last 5 years, and we have seen exceptional growth. Now, it is not because we are silly. We have managed it quite well. That is why we've been able to create new investments, create confidence to the business community, create more employment as a result. We are continuously making sure that the government services are rolled out. That is because of the ability of the government to continue to manage. Now, those on the other side, in the opposition who are trying to change government, today they do not announce one set of policy. They do not tell us what they are going to do for Papua New Guinea. They do not tell us what are the answers to the challenges we have. It is just about politics, including the old guard. They are going back to their usual ways, the habits of the past, where they used to change governments over 18 months, over 24 months, so that governments were not able to settle down and do their work. So I want to assure Papua New Guineans, they will have an opportunity in about 12 months' time to judge our performance as a government, and I think they will be able to do so. And if they don't like the way we have been running the country for the 5 years, I'm sure they can get some better guy to run the country, a better team to run the country. but I can be very certain that we will have a good response from our silent majority, the majority who have mandated us, and the majority who continue to support us. All the expenses for Alotau camp, like the camp that he was part of in 2012, all the expenses are paid for by PNC party. PNC party has recently conducted a fundraiser. We have sufficient funds to do this. As you can see, and you have all the media who have been here as witness, members are freely walking around in Alotau. They can get on a plane tomorrow if they don't want to be in this camp. We are not getting anybody here under duress. They're here at their free will, and they will continue to support our government. It is just rubbish that this kind of allegations are coming out from desperate opposition. They've been talking about vote of no confidence for the last 6 to 12 months. And yet, not many members have responded to that. Why? Because they have confidence in our government. You can't go around bribing everybody. Nobody has got enough money to do that. That's just rubbish talk. People have to learn that leaders are mature, experienced, and they are able to make decisions on their own. They have chosen to remain with the government, and the opposition should stop worrying about all the rubbish that they are continuously putting out. They should now talk about policies. What are they offering to the nation? What are they going to do for the economy of our country? Tell us that Don Pole and Somare, who have been in government for 10 years, what have they done for the infrastructure of our country? What have they done on education in our country? What have they done for health in our country? Absolutely zero. That's why government changed in 2012 and 2011. That's why we are able to now get the GDP of our economy. GDP has doubled within the last 5 years. Last 5 years, from almost 60 billion kina a year to now almost close to 90 billion kina a year. That's coming out from the National Statistical Office, our official record order, indicating that our GDP has almost doubled. That's because the economy of our country is still growing, it is stable, and it's managed well. So Papua New Guineans should not be talking down the economy. Leaders like Mekere, Sam Mekere Morata, who's former Prime Minister, who should be more responsible about the country than becoming a more destructive factor. When he was Prime Minister, 4 students died. I didn't kill anyone. He had 4 students who died. He did not apologize. He did not say sorry. He did not pay compensation. He did not do custom. Yet he did not even resign. And he's calling for my resignation. It is double standard from a double-faced person. He is not a Papua New Guinean. He has already gone elsewhere. He should be ashamed of himself. And Sam Mekere left 800 million kina in budget deficit in 2002 when he lost the elections to Somare. 2002. People must never forget that. He was trying to buy his way into an election. Papua New Guinea rejected him. So he should remain silent. If he wants to challenge us, go to the elections. Revive his dying party, the PNG party, and we'll see how he performs. So Papua New Guineans are not blinded anymore. They understand where the genuineness of leaders are. They understand where we are heading. They understand what we are delivering. We will continue to build on the foundation that we have laid over the last 4 years. Better education, better health. We've had some struggles because these policies are slowly taking shape. But we are going to make sure that we continue. Well, Pole can contact anyone he likes. He's been doing that for the last 2 years, trying to convince people to join him. What success has he got? He should know that every member of parliament know what kind of a leader he is, and they don't like his style of leadership. So we'll see. I don't need Sir Jay's advice on formation of governments. His party has never won an election to form government. Only parties that has won government is Pangu Party, National Alliance, and PNC. Others have not, and he has to respect that the mandate was given to PNC. PNC will choose its coalition partners. His party has made a decision to move on the other side. Tell Sir Jay we'll see him at the elections. Byron is a senior member of parliament, a third termer. He will make his own decisions. And we respect Byron as a leader in his own right. He has been elected by the people of Namatanai for many, many years. We will continue to work with him. If anybody knows me, I have never changed ministries because of small minor incidents. I want to give confidence to our cabinet ministers. I want to give confidence to our members that stability is very important. So we will continue to encourage stability.
The government team arrived at Jackson's after 4 o'clock this afternoon. They have tonight to fine-tune for tomorrow.
Firstly, on behalf of the government caucus and the coalition party leaders, our senior leaders who are here present with us today, thank the media for greeting us here today from Alotau. Once again, you can see that the government caucus is intact. Government numbers are intact, and we intend to defend our government tomorrow at the Parliament. As we all know, political stability is very vital for the development of our country and the continued growth of our economy. Many of you know, only today, IMF released its report, really warning that the global growth will be slower than initially thought. This gives even more reason why governments need to be stable in all countries so that they can continue to roll out the programs that they have committed to the people. Today, we are demonstrating again to the global community and to our own people that democracy is alive and well in Papua New Guinea. Even though we know that the opposition has never had the numbers, they have continuously tried to destabilize government from day one when we came here after the 2012 election. But our government, and of course the previous government, NA-led government, have shown that stability can provide growth and the development of our country that we have never experienced before. We have enjoyed 8% on average growth per annum over the past 15 years or so. That is a remarkable growth by any international standard. Any political instability will create even more damage to our economy. It will erode the confidence that the business community has for Papua New Guinea, and even further, it will erode the confidence the international community has for Papua New Guinea. If we are not careful, we will risk losing events like the APEC. We will risk losing some of the international sporting events that are going to take place this year and next year. We cannot simply afford that. The allegations made against myself and the government on many occasions are politically motivated. The people who have made the complaints are on the other side. Self-interest, politically motivated. We have to continue to roll out the policies of free education, free health, building our infrastructure, strengthening our law and order, and of course growing our economy, rolling out government services to the remotest parts of Papua New Guinea, and creating a future for our children. That is what we want. That is what we are going to deliver, what we have been delivering over the past 4 years. We will continue to do so over the next 12 months before the elections. And I know our people will judge us fairly during the elections. We have used this week, we haven't been on holidays in Alotau. In fact, our leaders, government business leader and Minister Abel and the other leaders of Milne Bay have been keeping us busy, making sure that we review the Alotau Accord. In fact, reflect on the achievements, whether we have delivered on the Alotau Accord or not. I can safely say here that from the briefings that we have got from our public service, that we have now achieved, of all the priorities that we have listed in the Alotau Accord, more than 75% to 90% in many sectors. No government has ever achieved that in the past. Mark my words, after 12 months, we will be back. We will be back to form the next government. And between ourselves, we will do so. That is why I want to say that. It is not for any other reason than for personal reason that they have made those decisions. We respect them. We respect the contribution they have made to our nation. But politics is politics. We must make sure that we protect our government's record, of delivery in our country, and we will not be unfazed by the opposition's desire to challenge us in parliament, challenge us in court, challenge us trying to use students, challenge us trying to use unions, trying to use social media, all these mediums who say that they represent the people. Who do we represent, I ask you? I have been mandated by well over 85% of my electorate. Likewise, everyone in this, over 51% of the electorates have mandated them. They represent the majority of Papua New Guineans. So tomorrow, we will go into Parliament. We will show our strength of our numbers. We will allow, of course, the motion to be introduced as we have done last Friday. It's already introduced. There is no other agenda. Even though we are not happy with the court decision interfering with parliamentary business, for the first time in our country's history, we will conform to the court orders, and we will show Papua New Guinea, we will show those leaders on the other side that this government has been intact for the last 4 years and will continue to do over the next 12 months. We have passed more laws in Parliament. This has been the most effective Parliament since independence. Most effective Parliament. Our leaders have shown maturity. So I urge the leaders on the other side, forget about personality politics. Forget about even more jealousy. Praise others who are achieving great things for our country. Don't be jealous. And focus on developing some policies that we can debate on. Try and give us some alternative that you don't agree with government. Give us the alternative that you think that can develop the country so we can work together. Let us focus on developing our country. People need more education. People need more health services. People need more infrastructure. People need more jobs. This is what we want to create, this strong economy for our country. Let me conclude by saying this. Over the last 15 years, our country has been the envy of many of the countries in the region. We have attained remarkable growth. We have shown that we can develop our country and protect our democracy. That is what we have done. We must continue to maintain that. Commodity prices are improving. We will continue to see the economy continue to improve. That is why I urge all Papua New Guineans, rally behind the government. Let's stand together. Let's go to the elections. Let me remind you, every person in this country, there are some people who are sitting on the other side. In the last term of Parliament, they stormed the courts. They want to defer the elections for another 12 months. That's exactly what they are trying to do. Their motives are not genuine. They are just trying to get access to government resources so that they can go to the elections. We challenge them to debate us on policies. We challenge them to provide their policies. That's what we are going to hold them to account over the next 12 months. And I want to say this again. As we have done over the past 4 years, we will continue to deliver for our people to the elections, come the elections. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
The special session of Parliament on the motion of no confidence in the Prime Minister is set for 10 o'clock tomorrow. The opposition, which has been in camp in Port Moresby, still remains optimistic that its numbers will improve on the floor tomorrow to change the Prime Minister. They have not speculated much on the numbers. Don Pollier, the leader of the opposition, the leader of the party, and the member for Kandep, remains the opposition's alternative Prime Minister. That is expected to be the case on the floor tomorrow. But in PNG politics, and if history is any yardstick to go by, anything could happen. NBC Television will, of course, bring you a live coverage of the special session starting at 9 o'clock in the morning with all the lead up to 10 o'clock when the session proper begins. This is PNG Tonight. We'll be back after the break.